meet again. And again, we have some more updates here on what's going on around our world. We have more solar flares coming. As we can see from over here, they just sent some out in our way, so we should be getting a little more corona action, corona or aurora action, excuse me, aurora borealis action. Not the big stuff like we had a couple weeks ago, but it's still upset and it's still putting out solar flares and CMEs. So, and they're coming in our direction. So, but again, these are not the big guys, not the big guys, but there are some. So that north of us, if you're in the northern hemisphere up here, further north, you'll probably see more radio interference and of course the borealises. Also, as you can see, we have had, well, this shows earthquakes all the way around the world 24/7, and there are always earthquakes going on around the world. I mean, that's normal. But we have had several large earthquakes that are of concern, like the one in Alaska. There was one in Japan, several in Spain, Naples. I mean, we're talking some big grumblies, even in the Philippines area and or Indochina. Have been seeing some big numbers. We're talking, fives and sixes and stuff. Plus, of course, here in the Bay Area, we've been having mini swarms again, as they're hitting right around the San Francisco Bay Area, and they're little rumblies here, a couple in a row, we'll go through like a 45-minute period and get 3 or 4 rumblies. Low stuff. I mean, low stuff for us. Low stuff for us. Other people might be going, "Oh my God, end of the world." But anyhow, as you can see, we're pretty active, and we have volcanoes going off. Volcanoes go off also. We've got constant ones that are active, and some that go a little more active from time to time. But we've had a couple of them pop off that we didn't even expect, like the one in Ethiopia that just went boom and no one saw it coming. And there was one in Russia, also boom, no one saw that one coming. Not too many warning signs before these guys popped. And also another one in Indonesia. And then anyhow, there was a couple more of them that are, not only have they gone active, they've gone super active by comparison. So suddenly we got volcanoes waking up and being active. We got a volcano that we've got this long sense of sleep, not going to wake back up. No record of it erupting in our history. We have no history of it ever erupting. It went boom. Hello. And we still have the one in Naples, which is now at the highest. The ground has gone up high enough in the area of the caldera of their concern. And of course, it's shaking and making lots of earthquakes, being grumbly. And of course, the wonderful thing is lots of smells of sulfur, which, usually you start smelling sulfur or sulfur smells start coming up from the ground and cracks. It's kind of time to, go take a vacation somewhere and take the dog. Are they related? Don't know. Oh, that's what I want to point out. Yes, California is in an earthquake watch because of the earthquakes and where they've been hitting, when they've been hitting. Some up north, some down south. It's kind of like they're picking around the same plate area, and that activity can be a precursor to something bigger. And it may just be a precursor to something bigger, or it could be just, working its little tensions out, and that's going to be it. But right now, we have all kinds of activity going on the Earth. We've got activity coming from us, courtesy of the sun, as in a lot more than usual, because it's still being very active and grumpy. Again, are all of these issues related? I'm leaning more towards some of it. Some of it is, I think that's kind of pushing more to happen here. Like this stuff was gonna happen. Earthquakes, volcanoes was gonna happen anyhow, or might have. But this has kind of been giving it a little extra energy, a little extra go juice for them to happen, maybe a little sooner than they were thinking. Anyhow, oh, and this is like solar emission charts. This is stuff the sun's putting out various wavelengths, various levels. So this is what this is sending us. That's what it's kind of like an EKG, but of different frequencies and different um, like gamma rays, X rays, etc. And anyhow, it's kind of you know same thing like with earthquakes. You don't really want to see like that one. Oops, sorry. Like those. Those are like kind of like, oh, okay, that's a lot. Sorry about that. Thumping whacked my microphone right out. Anyhow, I'm just saying, people, pay attention. Keep your eyes forward. People in California, really keep your eyes forward because, like, we're under an earthquake watch. So, who knows? Plus, most of California, the Central Valley, has, including affecting where I'm at, we've been under a layer of fog for a week that has not left. You can actually see, I'll post it somewhere. You can actually see it on a satellite image, this band going through the center of California. That is cold air fog. I mean, we're having like, again, for California, our nights are in the low 40s and our high is low 50s. And that's what it's been like for a week. And it's still continuing. So we're kind of going, winter arrived. Or at least a very large fog bank hanging over the entire Central Valley of California. Anyways, that's going to be it. Trying to keep it short. People, pay attention. Lots of things going on. Okay, this is so cool because you can see all the little earthquakes and what's going on and different magnitudes and times and cool website. It's Earthmaster. It's on YouTube, but this is like cool stuff. So, anywho, behave yourselves out there. Be nice to each other out there. I saw that. And, well, that was.